Good morning, pre-K and kindergarten. Today we are continuing our step-by-step how to draw, and today we are doing watermelon and watermelon slices. The materials you're going to need today is your white or light colored piece of paper, and you're going to need 4 specific colored pencils, crayons, or markers. I prefer if you would use colored pencils. I think that'll be the easiest for you to do. You're going to need a light green, a dark green, a red, and a black colored pencil. So make sure you have those 4 specific pencils, crayons with you so that you can properly do the step-by-step how to draw watermelon slices. So to start, you're going to need your red pencil. Step 1, we are going to draw a straight line and then a bowl shape, almost like an upside down sunset. Okay, and you don't want it completely center in the middle of the paper. You want it off to the side a little bit, but it needs to look just like so. Next, you're going to need your light green colored pencil. And we're going to draw 2 lines sticking off of either side, 1, 2, of your red bowl shape. Now you're going to follow along the line of your bowl shape with the light green colored pencil. And this is called the rind of your watermelon. So I have my red and now I have my green following along the outside. Next, we're going to create the big circle watermelon behind your slice here. So you're going to start probably around the middle of your watermelon slice. And you're going to do a nice big circle all the way around. See if I can fix mine a little bit. I made mine way too small. Roughly like so. It's really hard to see. Mine is very, very light in color. That way, if I make any mistakes, I can always erase it. And again, it should be a nice, even circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just try your best. Try to make it a nice, even circle if you can. Watermelons do tend to be more oval, so if yours is more oval, that is okay too. Okay. So now I fixed my circle a little bit. Now it's a really, really big circle, but that's okay. And next you're going to create a triangle shape inside your oval with your light colored pencil. Okay, so as you can see, right where my watermelon is, I now created a triangle shape. That is going to be where your slice has come out from. That's this right here. Okay, so next you're going to go back with your red pencil inside that triangle shape, and you're going to draw 1 red line parallel to the outside green line, if you can see what I mean. I now drew a red line And I'm going to go in and I'm going to color that entire shape that I just created. And I want all of my colored pencil going the same direction. So either go up and down when you're coloring or side to side. Don't go back and forth. Pick one direction. So I'm going to go up and down. But I'm only going to color to that red line that I drew. I'm not going to go past it because that's going to be for where my rind is, which is green. So I want to do just the red. Okay, so now you can see I colored just the red in. And now I'm going to do the same with my red bowl shape. I'm going to color just the red. This one I'm going to do side to side just so that you can see the difference between the red. But again, I am making sure it all goes the same direction in the same shape. Okay, just about done. And it's not going to be perfect since I'm rushing this, but that's a-okay. It's just to give you an idea of how to do it step by step. Okay, so now you guys can see I colored this one and I colored the inside of the watermelon. So now I'm going to go with my dark green. Okay, so make sure you have your dark green colored pencil now. And I'm going to outline the watermelon slice down here. This dark green line. I'm going to create that dark green line using the dark green colored pencil. Now all I'm doing is going over the line I already created and darkening it up. So that's what you're going to do too. You're going to follow the line you already created and just darken it up with your dark green colored pencil. Okay, like so. Now I'm going to do the same thing on my circle watermelon. I'm going to darken this dark green. I'm going to darken the light green line. Same with this line right here. I'm not coloring inside. I'm simply going to outline the outside. Following along the lines I already created, I am simply going in and darkening the color. Again, make sure you're not outlining the red. You just want to outline the green that you already drew. Make this shape a little rounder. And I can fix that by using my dark green color. Okay, so there's half of it. As you can see, I have now darkened it. And now I'm going to darken this side of the watermelon as well. To be very careful. Very, very careful. Follow your lines. Okay, so I made my watermelon pretty big and it went almost all the way off the paper, which is just fine. It's not perfect and not exactly how I wanted it, but that's okay. I think it's still going to turn out really good. And I'm going to fix one thing I messed up on mine. Okay, so I I fixed the bottom of mine so that you can see the watermelon slice coming out. However, if your circle is much smaller than mine, you don't have to do that. But I did do the nice, big, dark green outline. So now I'm going to go back in with my light green and we're going to create stripes. As you can see on this one, I have some light green stripes and then there's dark green stripes. So using the light green, we're going to do the light green stripes first. Now you can either draw the lines first, or you can simply just color some small pieces of the watermelon in a moon shape. Okay, just like that. I didn't use a line, I just created a moon shape. So now I'm going to keep doing the same thing. And it should look sort of like a beach ball. So if you ever look at a beach ball, it has many different colors leading up to the point. So you want to keep your shapes rounded on all sides, just like a beach ball. Think of a watermelon as a beach ball because it is very similar. It's very round. Okay, so I have two stripes on this side and I'm going to do one smaller stripe over on this side just to keep it nice and even. Okay, just like so. Now that I did my light green colored stripes, I'm going to keep the light green and I'm going to go down to my rind and I'm going to color that too. I don't have to color it super dark, just pretty lightly. Just like so. I now colored the rind here. And I'm going to go back up here and color this rind as well, using the light green color. Now that the light green is all done, I'm going to go back in with my dark green and fill in those white shapes with dark green stripes. You don't have to press very hard on your pencil, just very lightly. And I want my colors to overlap a little bit. They don't have to be perfectly in straight lines. They can be a little scattered. It doesn't have to be perfect straight lines. But you still want to keep your moon shapes, okay? So I'm going to keep doing that. Colors. Again, I'm doing mine very fast. You don't have to go fast. You can do this at your own pace. I did take my time with the first one, so I feel like this one's going to turn out a lot nicer than the one that I'm doing now. But at least it gives you the idea of how to do it step by step. Your watermelons don't have to be perfect. They're watermelons. They're usually not perfect when you get them at the store or when you get them from the farm. And I want you to be creative with yours. You can use whatever color you want. You don't have to do green. If you would like to see a purple watermelon, then by all means do 2 different colored purples and create a purple watermelon. Completely up to you guys what you feel like doing. Let's darken up some of these spots here that I missed. Okay. Perfect. So now that I have my watermelon all colored, the last step is to go back in with your black colored pencil and starting with the already cut watermelon, you're going to put your black dots on it. And the black dots are seeds. Not all watermelons have seeds, so it's up to you if you would like to add the seeds. I think it makes it look more traditional and more like an actual watermelon, so I'm going to keep my seeds. So I put seeds on the slice, and now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to turn my paper this way and do my seeds sideways. So you can see exactly what I mean. I put my seeds sideways, so when I turn it, these seeds are different than these seeds. Again, a comparison. This is the one I drew with you guys. This is the one that I did beforehand. I do think this one turned out a little bit nicer and a little bit darker, but all in all, they look the same. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you tomorrow.